Hi, this is Rob, and today I'm going to be doing a gun review on 3 possible concealed carry options. Due to their size and capacities, these are some of the most popular conceal and carry weapons out right now. First, we have the kahr. It is the cm9. It is the smallest of the 3 in every way except for width. I believe the width is the same as the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. The kahr comes with 1 magazine. It holds 6 rounds and you can hold 1 in the chamber, so it has a 6+1 capacity. There is no manual safety. It has a long, smooth trigger pull, which acts as the safety, I guess is what kahr's going with. The M&P Shield comes with a 7-round magazine and an extended 8-round magazine, and you can also hold 1 in the chamber, so you have a possible 7+1 or 8+1 capacity. It is roughly the same width as the kahr. However, it does have a longer slide and a longer handle, and the trigger pull is much different. And then we have the Glock 26, which is the all-around biggest gun of the 3. I have the Pierce +2 extensions, so the magazines hold 12 plus 1 in the chamber, with a total of 13+1. It is a striker fire. There is also no manual safety. There's just the standard Glock trigger safety. Just wanted to show you these guns. I am going to remove the slides so you can get a little bit of viewing of how the slides are. Before I do that, I'm going to line them up. On this line here, and we will keep the slides straight. And you can see that the shield is longer than the kahr. It also has a thicker and longer grip. The trigger is raised, the trigger guard is higher than what the kahr's is, and as you can see, the barrel is a little longer. As far as thickness, they are roughly the same in grip thickness. If I add the Glock 26, you can see it's much thicker than both the kahr and the shield. Make sure these backs are straight there. And it is a little bit longer than the shield. So now, okay, it's going to be easier for me to show you the breakdown this way. First, you're going to line up the little serrations, this one on the frame, this one on the slide, and then you're going to push this little button. which pops up the takedown lever. Remove the takedown lever, pull the trigger, and remove the slide. And I'll set that right there. To take down the Smith & Wesson M&P, you're going to want to pull the slide back, pull down on the takedown lever, release the slide, point the gun in a safe direction, pull the trigger. For the Glock, you're going to want to, these are the takedown levers here, there's one on either side. You're going to want to pull the gun back slightly, pull down on those pins, pull the trigger, the slide will come off. So now, I can show you the 3 slides. If we stand them up on their barrels, you can see the difference in height in just the slides, as well as the difference in thickness. The M&P slide is definitely substantially bigger than the kahr slide, as is the Glock 26 slide compared to the M&P slide. They're all very similar in size, but just about a ½ inch difference between each of them, and that little bit of difference makes a difference. All 3 of these have really nice serrations. They're all really easy to charge. They all seem to be really well made, put together setups. They all resemble each other in the takedown. As far as taking the dual recoil spring, you know, they all have the same setup. They're all pretty similar on the inside. To show you a difference in width, I can turn the slides this way, and you can see that the Smith & Wesson and the kahr are both just under 1 inch thick, whereas the Glock 26 is just over 1 inch. And that little bit makes a huge difference when you're carrying, especially if you're carrying inside the waistband. So, there's a look at the slides. As far as just the frames go, got the M&P frame and the kahr frame. You can see the M&P frame's definitely bigger. It's a bigger gun. The grips, once you get the M&P magazine in, the grips are different, and the M&P is a little bit longer. But the kahr magazine does stick out a little bit as well. The Glock 26 and the M&P, you can see that the M&P is a little longer. The Glock 26 is definitely a short gun. So it'd be best to put the M&P on the outside. And you can see that the Glock is a little longer. So, these are 3 good choices, I suppose, depending on your clothing for the day. The Glock's the easiest to take down and the easiest to put back together, by the way. There's just no way around it. It's the easiest. So, not that these are hard. As you can see, they go back together. You put the slide on, put the pin back in. With the M&P, you put the slide on, lock it to the rear, and flip the takedown lever back to the horizontal position. Release the slide. You're ready to go. So, in my opinion, the Glock, the kahr, and the M&P Shield are three very good options for conceal and carry. All can be worn in fairly light clothing. The kahr cm9 is so small that it's even comfortable wearing with like mesh basketball type shorts and a decent end waistband holster. You really forget that the kahr's there. It's a really nice gun for minimal weight to your clothing. The Glock is definitely my favorite choice as far as if you can be a little more lenient with your clothing, wear a little thicker clothing, because it is thick. It's a thick gun, and it is definitely a little more uncomfortable than these two due to their thinness. So, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, you get the extra rounds, you get the reliability of a Glock. So when I have the opportunity, this is always my #1 choice. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to live free, enjoy your rights, enjoy shooting. Have a wonderful day. Leave any questions or comments you have below. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Address anything that you have to say. But in my opinion, these are three good options for carry guns, and they are three different sizes. And I think that there's only a couple other ones that are in the same realm of the polymer framed lightweight subcompact pistols. So thanks for watching.